Hello and welcome to TA for Traders. It's Monday the 4th of December. In this video we'll be looking at the charts on the S&P-500, which on TradingView has the code SPX 500 USD. What we'll see is that the S&P remains in a solid uptrend. There's good upside momentum, and the moving averages will give us support on any consolidation. There's slight concern coming through from the 4-hour RSI. We've had a non-confirmation there, so we just need to watch that aspect of the charts. Apart from that, the trend is your friend. Let's look at those charts. Okay, so starting with the hourly, and you can see that we're in a solid uptrend on the S&P. It occasionally has come down to the 20-week moving average, which is this yellow line, but bounced off it, and we're now well above it. Maybe marginally overextended to the upside. But as you can see from the RSI, which is now up at 83, that's showing very solid momentum. Also on the RSI, perhaps it is slightly overbought at 83. You can see it has reached there only once in the last year. And the MACD short term is still above the long term, so still indicative of solid upside momentum. Going on to the daily, again a similar picture, been very bullish ever since we had this golden cross, which was back in September. The 20-day, the yellow line, gave support in the middle of November. Again, we're perhaps marginally overextended from it and perhaps marginally overbought on the RSI, which again is over 80. It's presently at 81.03. MACD as well, short term, is very overextended from the longer term. So maybe a consolidation, but the uptrend remains in place, and one would expect these moving averages to give support yet again. On the 4-hour chart, in the intro I mentioned the non-confirmation. You can see this on the RSI. The RSI presently at 68.19. It did peak on Friday at about 69.75, quite a way below the peak of over 80 that was achieved on the 30th of November on the previous peak. So do be aware of that. To the downside, the moving averages again have given support. The first support will be at that 20 on the 4-hour, which is 2637.92. MACD still indicating positive momentum, starting to actually drift sideways though, so be aware of that, but short term still above the long term. So looking at the support and the resistance levels, the resistance just from the all-time high 2663.3, with supports, as I said, that 20 from the 4-hour 2637 or 2638 to round up, and then at the 20-day, which is at 2600.1. So that's been TA for Traders looking at the S&P. The key takeaways from the video should be TIYF, the trend is your friend. Upside momentum is still strong. Sorry, I have to see I've got a typo there. Uptrend remains in place. Moving averages will give support, but on the 4-hour, the RSI has given us a non-confirmation, so we do need to watch that. And also bear in mind that we are overextended and slightly overbought, so a consolidation would be healthy. Many thanks for watching the video. Please do remember these videos I do on YouTube are only for information and are my opinion, and they're not meant as an investment recommendation.